Can we just talk about how fucked up the job market is in 2025, especially for us recent grads? Right there is my criminology degree, and right now it just feels super useless. Oh yeah, ignore that. Yeah. Useless as in, I don't want to go into law enforcement anymore, at least not right now. There's jobs I just don't think I'm good enough for. And I go on LinkedIn to search for entry-level jobs, and these entry-level jobs are bigger lies than a girl telling you she's not ready for a relationship. Entry level means little to no experience. Not 1 to 2 years or 3 to 5 years. I even saw an 8-year one. Not to mention I live in Washington, D.C., and if you know anything about federal jobs right now, they're absolutely cooked. Like, royally cooked. And the thing is now, is I gotta compete with all these people who have experience and a much larger background than I do. I'm cooked. I want to move to another state. My mom won't let me because she's like, you're broke as fuck. This is my downfall. If you've been praying to my downfall,
America 2025. So much for the land of opportunity. At least that's what we have been told. Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always stopping by, supporting your girl on this channel. So all credit goes to the creators in this video. And guys, in today's video, America, the land of opportunity. But now a lot of people don't feel it because it just feels like it's the land of endless applications, interview after interview after interview, and after the round of interviews comes the rejection emails. Because if you are out there job hunting, you know the struggle is real, right? And you know that it is tough and it is rough. So let's break this down. First of all, finding a job today is not what it used to be, because even with a degree, even with skills, people are still struggling, and employers are not even making it easy. They post entry level positions. Guys, please let me ask you, what do you mean by entry level positions? Entry level, like I'm just starting my career, okay? And these employers would ask for 3, 4, sometimes 5 years experience, and I'm like, hello, entry level means I'm just beginning. Okay, it means you're supposed to let me start from somewhere, because where exactly do they expect us to get that experience if nobody gives us a chance? Like, excuse me. And it's not just about education, because whether you went to college or you didn't go to college, the market feels locked out. And guys, you know now, bills don't wait. Before you close your eyes and you open it, rent is due, groceries are not getting cheaper, and paycheck feels out of reach. And that is the frustration many Americans are carrying now. Let's see what these creators have to say, and let me know your thoughts in the comments.
So no one's going to come out and say this to you, so I will. The job market is cooked right now. I was talking to my Uber driver and I brought it up, and he told me that he has been out of work since 2022. In his specific field, he's been looking for a job since 2022 and he hasn't been able to find one. And then I talked about how most people are trying to apply for gas stations, grocery stores, McDonald's, and they're getting denial letters. So when you are overqualified for a job and you try to go down to a lower level in order to make money temporarily to get to where you need to get to pay your bills, they are not going to hire you knowing that you are overqualified. You have to really dumb down your application and get rid of all your qualifications, your degrees, all of that job history that lets them know that you are overqualified. It's just something that you have to do. So many people are out here looking for jobs, and people comment on my posts all the time and they're saying, oh, I left my job yesterday and today I'm already at a new job. Clap, clap, clap. Good for you. But that is not everyone's story. So really be careful when you're out here quitting jobs. I understand stress. If you're so stressed at a job that you feel like your life is over, you can't do it, it is taking everything from you, by all means, begin to look for a new one. And if you have to leave, I understand. But do not just all willy-nilly just quit a job. This is not the time for that. Maybe it was a time for that 10 years ago, but now it certainly isn't the time for that. So just a little bit of advice for you guys who are listening. Thank you for listening.
I've been applying, looking for jobs for about 6, 7, 8 months now, and no luck. I've completed maybe 2, 3, 400 applications. I'm not even sure at this point. Like, I'm talking tech, data, corporate, finance, creative, camera. I've even tried agencies. I've thrown myself at anything and nothing will stick. So I'm taking stuff into my own hands now. Like, I'm making some radical changes. I just came back from like a CV meet-up kind of thing, link up. And they were throwing around some radical ideas, but it might work. First things first, on my applications, I'm going to start ticking disabled. Why? Because the economy has disabled me from making money. I'm disabled, and that will guarantee me an interview because I'm tired. Also, I'm no longer black. I will be a straight white male. My name is, I'm going to call myself Jack Doherty. I just realized Doherty is like Irish. It's a bit too exotic for these guys. My name's going to be Jack Johnson. You will give me that interview, whether you like it or not. I'm also just going to start showing up at recruiters' houses. Like, if you won't listen to me on LinkedIn, you'll listen to me on Linked Life, real life. You're going to hear me out, bro. On a real note, if it does get bad enough, I might just apply for the army because I'm young, I'm fit, I'm not fat or like actually disabled. So I guess that's my last choice. World War III, here we come.
How bad the job market is right now? 2 videos came up on my For You page, bro. One white man who went to Yale and one black man who went to Yale. They both talking about, oh, they applied to thousands of jobs and hear back from You went to Yale? No. So you went to Yale, bro. And you still ain't get a job? I thought that was the way, bro. I thought that as soon as Yale went to Yale, hired. You telling me they ain't getting a job? You telling me 3 times dropout is gonna get a job? And I know we applying to different markets for sure. But like, that's crazy. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I thought that maybe if I that I was white on the applications, that maybe, they would hire me because my name is Sade. That could be Sadie. I could be Sadie. Not no Sade. Maybe they don't know, but like clearly that don't make no difference. Just busting my brain the fact this man went to Yale, bro. These men went to Yale. And it's not just them. I saw a pilot. He said he went to an interview and they was like, no, they want somebody from the island to work there. So why did they give him the interview if they wanted somebody native to the island to work there, bro? These are men, bro. Men aren't getting jobs.
If men aren't getting jobs, right, I mean, everything is just cooked. Because one that drives me nuts most is the interview. Okay, one interview, oh, of course, fine. You want to know who you want to hire. That's practically normal. 2 interviews, okay, yeah, maybe you want to be double sure. But 3, 4, sometimes even 5 rounds of interview. You mean you need to interview me 5 times? I mean, what are we talking about? Just to decide if I'm fit for a basic role, right? I'm not even asking to be your managing director. Just for a basic role, you need to interview me 5 times. I mean, I feel that's too much. And let's even be real with ourselves. If you want to interview me 5 times, that means that, okay, you knew from the start you were going to hire me, okay? But half the time, these companies don't even give feedbacks. People spend weeks interviewing, preparing for this and that and the ridiculous things they ask for during interviews, doing unpaid tasks, only to get ghosted in the end. It is discouraging, it is exhausting, and it just feels like you keep going round and round the circle. It feels like a game to me. And in this game, nobody is the winner. And meanwhile, job seekers are caught in this cycle, okay? We work hard on the resumes, we jump through loops, and we still feel invisible. I mean, it's frustrating.
It's not you. There are no more jobs. And the few that there are, you're competing with 5 million other people, and they're requiring that you offer up your firstborn and already come with 45 years of experience.
At this point, I think I'm just gonna sell feet pics online for money because the job market right now is shit! I'm currently looking for a job and I don't have that much experience, so I'm just looking for an entry-level position, okay? Nothing too crazy. I'm like looking at these entry-level positions. Let me know why one of them said 8 fucking years of experience. 8 years? You see, I'm no mathematician, but I graduated from college 2 years ago, and the last time I checked, college was 4 years? So 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So the extra 2 years would have meant that I would have been in high school. 8 years of industrial experience, girl, I was still busy learning what the nucleus of a cell was. Like, you mean 8 years of industrial experience? No. Wait, but hold on. There's more. The tomfoolery doesn't end here. Nope. All of a sudden, all companies want to release ghost jobs where they just leave the position, but they never intend to fill it. So it's basically just rotting up there on the job board for like 6-7 months, and people are applying, getting their hopes up, and trying to get a new job, but clearly that job isn't meant to be filled. So like, why is it still there? You're wasting my time! I want a job and I want it now! I'm literally gonna pull a Kitty Fang and start crying because of work. But the difference between me and her is that she actually has a job. Meanwhile, I don't. Oh my god. Wait, that makes it worse. Wait. Oh my god.
What the fuck? The job market in 2025 is ass. It fucking sucks. I'm so like frustrated and I'm so upset because it's like nobody's hiring. I've been on so many interviews and nobody is hiring. That is so crazy to me. Like, back then, it was so easy to get a job. I kept the fucking job. I quit a job, get another job. Quit that job, get another job. Got 2 jobs at the same time. But now, it's fucking hard. I have not had a job since last year. And it's like, these employers are wasting my fucking time. If y'all know y'all not gonna hire, why set up an interview? Why waste my time for real? Like, fuck, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, nobody's fucking hiring anymore. Wow.
Well, it's official. The 2025 job market is frozen. I've been saying this for the past few years, but now the data is lining up, and this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Over the past 3 months, the job market has only added 35,000 new jobs. That is the slowest rate since the global pandemic. And you'll remember during the pandemic, more and more companies were putting people on furloughs and nobody was hiring because of that magic word, uncertainty. And right now I'm hearing the word uncertainty a lot from executives. Uncertainty about global wars, uncertainty about tariffs, just uncertainty about the future. We're also continuing to see companies become extremely profitable, like Meta, Microsoft, and those same companies are shedding large percentages of their people in mass layoffs. It means that companies are laying people off even if they're profitable to get more profitable. And now they can do that by augmenting the work that's been done by some humans with AI and automation. All of this means that the 2025 job market is absolutely brutal, cooked, frozen, whatever you want to call it. So if you have a job, I would start getting your resume ready, start networking, and really prepare for the worst. Because in the short term, it's not getting better, and we're hitting what I would consider rock bottom.
If you have a job, do not quit. Stay with your job. I'm telling you, the job market right now is so difficult where it's very hard to get a job. Mind you, this is a person speaking on 4 to 5 years of a career in sales, 4 to 5 years of finance experience, also customer service, money management, things of that nature. I also have an associate's degree in clinical psychology, my own reliable transportation. I moved 15 hours to Atlanta. I applied to over 100 jobs in Atlanta, 100 jobs in Rochester, New York, through LinkedIn, Indeed, company websites, calling, following up, going into dealerships, just asking for an opportunity. Can I speak with a finance manager? Can I speak with a sales manager just for a possible opportunity? If you have a job right now, do not quit. I tried to explain to my mother and my father that right now is nowhere near like it was back then. I promise you, it's way harder. I am a 2020 COVID graduate. If anyone can relate to me, you graduated high school, you were thrown into the real world, and you just had to find a way. I know there's a lot of people out here that can relate to my situation and my problem right now. Listen, I'm doing my social media, I'm doing my content thing, and this is not taking off right now. I know it will. Give me about 6 months to a year. I know I will be known and I will be famous and I will have a household name for myself. But for the time being, bills are still coming. Everything is still processing. If you have a job, do not quit because this job market is not good. If anyone knows anything that is hiring throughout the Atlanta area, throughout anywhere, I have no problem applying, things of that nature. Let me know. I am very motivated. I am very outgoing. I have an extrovert personality, family oriented. As you can see, I just left an interview to be a mortgage loan estimator or mortgage loan originator. Let me correct myself. And it's just as if like, if they are hiring, you're going on 2 to 3 interviews. If they are hiring, The start dates aren't for about a month or two out. If they are hiring, they have to go about 50 different candidates. They have to go through these people. If you have bills, you know. Bills don't stop for no one. Everything's getting more expensive. Everything's becoming more increased. People got to work. There's a lot of people sitting at home right now with talent that are not able to get a job. I have no criminal background history. I have a clean record as far as anything. I have my Maryland vehicle sales license as well. I am certified on multiple different vehicle brands, and I'm open to being a leasing consultant for apartments. I'm open to real estate. I'm open to all things of different nature. I'm very outgoing. I've been on billboards, commercials, all things. If anyone can help with this problem, I know there's many people in my situation. Drop something in the comments. Please and thank you.
I mean, I feel you, bro. Bro is just out selling himself, but I really feel him. So let's just zoom out a bit because the economy is not helping. Growth is slow, and all these companies are cutting costs. I mean, they're practically replacing us with AIs, right? That's by the side. And opportunities are shrinking every day. So what exactly is the solution? Because bills do not wait, right? Except you want to sleep on the streets. Bills don't wait. And even the streets right now, you know what is going on? Crackdowns here and there. So we need to survive and we need jobs, all right? So I just feel that maybe we can just say skills over degree, because if degree alone is not opening the door, stack your skills, okay? Online certifications, you can have it in tech, AI, data, anything just to give you money. Skills, right? And when I say anything, I mean skills, right? Skills, I think is just the currency right now, okay? Then maybe starting small, all right? Having a part-time job if it's available, having a contract gig, if it's available, a day, 2 days. It might not be big, but I mean, it can build up this small experience, 3 weeks here, 2 months here, here and there. It can build up these experiences that these companies are asking for, and I don't think they want to go down on their demand. That way, maybe when they ask for entry level, right, before you know it, you'd have gained 1 year, 2 years experience. Then networking is also important, because let's just be real with ourselves. A lot of these jobs are not even posted online, and if they are posted online, they already know who is going to take the job. So most of the time they are just posted online for formality, and the other half of the time many of these jobs are not even posted because they go through referrals, connections, word of mouth, LinkedIn, alumni groups, community events. Just try and network, because sometimes it's just about who knows your name. It's not about what is on your resume, because right now it is what it is. And I feel that these companies should just meet us halfway, all right? Fewer unnecessary interviews. Just give people a real chance. I mean, you can just employ someone. Okay, you're on a month's probation, you're 2 months probation, 3 months probation. Let's see how you can function, rather than just seeing what is on your CV and saying, oh, you have no experience, I can't give you a chance, not even knowing the person's capability. I think that way the system can be fair. Guys, I think I've said a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments, because here we are in 2025, overqualified for the job you are even applying for. We are not even hired. We are trying to make ends meet in an economy that feels like it's not working, right? The economy feels like it feels choked up sometimes. And the bottom line is that we cannot even give up, okay? So if the system is refusing to open the door, let's just build up the skills. Let's try as much as possible. Let's make the connections, and let's not cloud that, because I believe that this generation is not lazy, because the truth of the matter is just that America needs workers, and we as workers, we need the jobs, and that's on period. Anyways, guys, if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can know when I post a new video, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.